let's move on and bring you some important comments from the CEO of Tata Steel TV, Narendran. He says the time is running out for the company's UK business. Speaking exclusively to CNBC-TV18, he said that the breathing space is vanishing and he hopes the UK government will take a decision on funding soon. So let's listen into that conversation.
Most steel companies to their governments across Europe is at least 50% of the capex that needs to be spent needs to be supported by the government. On top of that, there needs to be support on OPEX to the extent of the differential in energy costs when you move from the current energy sources to new energy sources. I think these are the fundamental principles, not just for Tata Steel, but pretty much all steel companies in Europe have been talking to their governments about. And so that's as much as I can say now without getting into the specific. Each of our businesses need to stand on its own. We have supported the business for a long time. We have invested a lot of money over the years in trying to keep the business going. But I think now it's time for other stakeholders also to chip in. The time available is depleting by the day because we had a year when the steel prices were good, the spreads were good, the business could stand on its own. That gave us some breathing space. But that breathing space is rapidly vanishing because of the high energy costs in Europe and the macroeconomic conditions in Europe and UK, right? So we don't have much time, So we need to get to this decision sooner than later, and I think that's been a submission to the earlier governments, and there'll be a submission to the new government. What are the options that we will pursue or discuss when we reach there?
All right, that is the word coming in from TV Narendran on the